I'd like you to meet now Tom Lautzenheiser, who is the VP of Development for Preco Electronics. Welcome aboard.
Welcome, Roger.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for having me this morning.
Well, you've come up with an interesting product, and certainly one that's needed if we're talking safety in this industry, which is a big, major element of construction, heavy duty. Tell the folks what you've come and what you're bringing to the marketplace.
Well, yes, absolutely. Well, at Preco, we believe that operators of fleets or construction machines really care about safety of both their operators and their assets and the people that they deal with. So we've been for over 60 years been building safety products at Preco to help operators improve their safety. Preco invented the backup alarm that you see on all construction equipment today, so we have a long history of safety innovation. Where we've really been investing a lot in safety innovation lately is in radar systems and related systems for collision mitigation.
Backup cameras, side monitoring, would I be accurate? That's that whole envelope, let's say, of a vehicle and keeping it in a safe environment.
Exactly, Roger.
And giving the operator an opportunity to, let's say, view and be more aware of the surroundings they're working in.
Exactly, what's often referred to as advanced driver assistance.
Okay.
So that's taking vision systems, but also combining them with our patented market-leading radar sensors, so that we can detect objects in blind spots and then notify the operator either visually on the video screen or with other type of HMI elements, so that we can help them be a safer operator, give them better heads up as to their blind spots, and things like side collision mitigation, backing safety so that they can safely operate in a congested environment. And we lead worldwide in those applications.
So your product is good for aftermarket, and for those folks who are just now maybe becoming more relevant of the needs for, getting their machines, let's say, up to par and more safely operated.
That's a very good question, Roger. We, for many years, have sold product in the aftermarket to fleets and construction companies. We also have a long history of working with the top OEMs in the marketplace, both in construction and over-the-road trucking. And we provide products for many brands that you'll see at the show today. And you can see our radar on several pieces of equipment here at the show.
Well, you bring an important area of importance to the industry. Certainly everybody is safety oriented these days. And the fact that more and more technology-driven products such as yours are becoming available, not only to heavy-duty equipment, trucking so as an example, but automobiles as well. And I would suppose that, just offhand, you're deeply involved with the latest concept in what's next for vehicles on the road, that maybe you don't have to touch the steering wheel or driverless and that sort of thing.
Well, yeah, certainly, Roger. That's a very exciting time, and what we're seeing in the automotive space, of course, is often a little bit ahead of what we see in construction equipment. But the very exciting thing about it is a lot of the leadership in construction or over-the-road fleets, they're often driving an automobile now that has advanced side collision mitigation, forward collision mitigation, rear backup cameras, rear sensors, and the future is to tie these all together in a way that protects that vehicle and the assets around it. And we see ourselves as leading, making these solutions hardened for the construction environment.
So basically tying up loose ends and creating a bundle so that everything is all these elements will talk to each other. Is that it?
Yes, and in fact, if you look at a construction machine, there's a lot of shapes and sizes. They're very different than a car with a bumper. And they often don't have a bumper. And the blind spots are much larger, much different. The problems are different than driving down the road. So we bring all of our expertise to bear to build solutions that are really tailored for things like a wheel loader or a dozer or construction, lift rough terrain lift truck, things like that. We bring the solutions that are optimized for that type of equipment,
Sure.
and then we harden that so that they're electrically, environmentally hardened, so that they're built to go on a machine and last the up to 20,000 hours.
In all
that a
kinds of
machine-
environments.
in mud and snow
Right,
and
right, you
ice.
name
and
it.
Built tough for those type of
Well, I'm
environments.
sure you've got a lot more in the evolvement stage as we move along, as the society and more things come into need to keep people safe and the equipment and operators safe as well. But I appreciate you stopping by. You
Yes.
bring a great message from Preco, and good luck in the future. Tom Lautzenheimer with Preco Electronics here on World of Concrete 2016.